Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Your regular host Ganesh is back again with another video. If you've been watching our channel, you must have realized that we talk a lot about international students recruitment in the UK. We talk about different universities, their entry requirements, the scholarships. So if you've been following us, please do let us know if there is any specific comment you might have and then you want to get that answer through us. So here today, it's an honor to be here at St. Mary's University, Twickenham. Firstly, I would like to welcome Simon in our YouTube channel.
Thank you very much. I'm the Regional Manager for South Asia here at St. Mary's University in London. It's great to be with you. Thank you for coming today and for giving us this opportunity.
Yeah, and hi, I'm Kristen. I'm the Head of International here at St. Mary's in London. And yeah, it's wonderful to have you here with us, and we're so excited to tell your students a bit more about St. Mary's.
Definitely, we are here physically in person meeting, trying to understand in a wider perspective what St. Mary's University have to offer for international students, especially from Nepal. There are multiple students who are already currently studying at St. Mary's University, undergraduate and even for postgraduate. They are currently doing their studies. Hopefully we'll bring their perspectives as well, but for now we are trying to understand in depth. So I believe Simon and Christine will be able to tell us exactly why an international student from Nepal should get into St. Mary University, NFU.
Yeah, there are so many reasons to choose St. Mary's. I think probably first of all, something that's really attractive to students from Nepal is our London location. So we really have the best of both worlds. We're not right in the center of London. We're in beautiful green leafy Twickenham, which is in southwest London and is a really safe part of the city, but is also super easy to get into central London. So, it's great for work experience, it's great for socializing, it's great for not being right in the middle of all of the hustle and bustle, which can be really difficult when you're getting used to a new city. It's a lovely, supportive, beautiful environment to study in. And we also have amazing courses where students get really high quality teaching. So we like to say at St. Mary's, you're a name, not a number. We're small enough to where students really get lots of individual attention. And there are lots of other reasons as well, but we're probably going to talk about all of those as we go along.
Sure. Simon, do you want to add a little bit on top of that?
Sure. Location is often the first thing that we talk about with students from Nepal and from South Asia. Very well connected to the centre of London, very well connected to major international airports like London Heathrow, London Gatwick. The safety is really important to a lot of students' families. We've got wonderful on-campus accommodation for our undergraduate students, 24-hour security. And yes, even though we're quite a small university for the UK, we're about 6,000 students now, still very diverse. We have students from all over the world. And we have fantastic opportunities for students to gain experience whilst they study. Many of our courses now have work placements that are optional, but they are integrated into the course. And they involve a lot of project work. Students are going to be doing valuable real-world work and networking so they can start applying what they're learning. Something also that is offered on some of our business and communications and humanities degrees at undergraduate is an integrated placement year as well. So students have the chance to work basically full-time in London and be supported by our careers service and our Centre for Workplace Learning. So there's great opportunities there for them to use what they're learning. And it's not a choice where they can do the placement that's part of the normal 3 years or choose the placement year. They do get both opportunities. So there are lots of ways for students to gain experience, and that doesn't include the work that they could be doing as a regular student coming here on a student visa.
Definitely. I believe that's a snapshot of what St. Mary's has to offer for a Nepalese student or for an international student whoever is watching from overseas. as mentioned by both, being in London, one of the most desirable destination for international students, and also the wide range of courses, one of the safest place to be in London. For September intake, there are many students from Nepal and overseas applying for September, as September is one of the biggest intake for UK's higher education recruitment. A lot of students, in particular from Nepal, would be interested in knowing exactly the entry requirement for the bachelor's and the master's degree here at St. Mary's University.
Sure, and actually one thing I didn't say before, we do understand that ranking is quite important to international students. There are many different ways to measure universities, but we're very proud to be ranked in the top 5 for student experience, according to the Good University Guide 2022, and actually in the top 10 also for teaching quality. So it's great to have that recognition about the great experience and the great quality teaching that international students will receive. But entry requirements. So for our undergraduate programs, an average offer from St. Mary's will be 55%, and then at postgraduate level it will be 65%. Sometimes there are subject-related entry requirements. If you want to do a science subject, you should usually have an undergraduate degree in a related science. But then if you're looking at subjects such as business, we accept students from all different backgrounds. We have business degrees that have pathways for students who are converting to a business course, and we have pathways for students who already have an undergraduate degree in business, and now they need to improve their skills, improve their training, and hopefully get some international business experience here in London that's part of the course or as part-time work.
Definitely. So the general snapshot of information is overall 55 during your high school and 65 during your undergraduate degree, and obviously it's a 4 years degree that is expected by St. Mary, and unfortunately 3 years degree would have to go through a foundation or it's a pre-master's route which you can apply as well. I can't talk that in detail, but again, I think we haven't mentioned about the English language requirement. Would you mind just explaining a little bit about the English language requirement for the international students for undergrad and also for PG?
Yeah. It's very simple for our English language requirements. So for undergrad courses, for almost all of our courses, we look for IELTS 6.0 with no less than 5.5 in any band. And then for postgrad, again, for almost all of our courses, it's 6.5 with no less than 6 in any band. And if you're doing a foundation program or a pre-master's, those requirements are a little bit lower. And we also have pre-sessional English courses that you can do. So you would do that at the start of your course. If you need to make up one full IELTS band, we have a 10-week pre-sessional you can do. And if you need to make up half an IELTS band, we have a 6-week pre-sessional. For this summer, those are going to be taught online. So it's very, very easy for students to register for those courses. All they need to do is when they're applying for their St. Mary's degree, once they have their offer, they just need to let our international admissions team know that they want to do a pre-sessional course.
So the general entry requirement for majority of the universities is somewhat similar. 6 not less than 5.5 for an undergrad degree, and 6.5 not less than 6, which is a bit tough, a bit higher than what the majority of the universities would take it as entry requirement. But again, that also demonstrates the level of the entry requirement and the level of standard that university is putting in place to get a good quality number of students. Having said that, I would like to talk about the scholarship with Simon. So obviously Nepal, as sometimes we discuss with the international agents and with the universities, it's a price-sensitive market, and obviously student would be looking for scholarships. What St. Mary's University has something to offer?
Sure. For the London area, I would say our standard fees and our accommodation is actually quite affordable, but we want to reward international students who are deserving of a scholarship and who can really have a strong impact on life at St. Mary's and on their peers. We have quite a simple scholarships policy, thankfully. We offer a standard undergraduate international scholarship that is worth £3,000 as a tuition fee waiver. And at postgraduate, we offer scholarships that are £1,500 up to £2,000, again, as a tuition fee waiver.
So will they have to make a separate application, or that will be automatically assessed?
That will be automatically assessed. There is no application just for those scholarships. We will assess their course application. It is merit-based, so the first thing we look at are grades, but we do consider the whole application. So the quality of the personal statement, quality of references, any relevant work experience, which is not necessary for many degrees, but it can make an application stronger.
Definitely. At what stage of the application will they be getting that scholarship update? Because we had a number of applications, and some of the applications they have already received their conditional offer letter. Hopefully they should be fulfilling those conditions soon, meeting the English language requirement, because in Nepal, particularly the IELTS and even the PT test dates are too packed, and then the nearest available date is quite far, so they are trying to fulfill those conditions. But meantime, at what stage will they get that update?
Yeah, so as Simon mentioned, the applications are automatically considered for scholarships. So students don't need to have met all of their conditions in order to be offered a scholarship. So they should expect to hear within 6 weeks of getting an offer from St. Mary's. And then they'll get a date by which they need to have met their conditions and paid their deposit in order to receive the scholarship when they arrive.
All right, so those who have already received their conditional offer letters, just be assured that you're likely to get the scholarship if you have put everything in place. We make sure that we put everything in place. But again, that's a decent scholarship offered by a university, especially for the undergraduate, £3,000. That's almost 5 lakhs if you convert that in rupees, and also £1,500 to £2,000 for postgraduate students. I think that's something good from the St. Mary's side for PG students. So apart from this scholarship, Simon, as a regional manager for South Asia, you must be aware of the market demand. What type of courses in particular are high in demand from Nepal or from South Asia?
Well, you probably won't be surprised, but we do talk a lot about business. Business has been one of the fastest growing subject areas that we offer at St. Mary's, and we offer quite general business degrees, and we also offer quite specialist business degrees, and it will continue to grow. So do check back for the latest information or with any official representatives there in Nepal. If you're an undergraduate, we do offer just BA Business Management, and that offers a wide range of choice. So students will get a core understanding of all the fundamentals of business in year 1, and then in year 2 and year 3, that's when they really start to specialize. But if a student has a strong desire to specialize in entrepreneurship, finance, marketing, we offer pathways that really specialize in that. And it's similar at a postgraduate level. We have our MSc in International Business Management, and that is the course that offers a clear pathway for students who've never studied business before, and they will get a really strong understanding of the fundamentals and then specialize in some of their options. And one of their options could be a work placement module. And then we have specialist masters in business as well, including international finance and accounting. And that's something we talked about earlier. It can be really important if you want to really stand out and showcase your skills to take a master's degree that is a bit more specialist.
So some of the courses, accounting and finance degrees, are accredited by CIMA, which is a well-recognized, worldwide recognized professional body, which will definitely give you a leverage once you finish your degree. I think that those are the master courses in the business sector. And again, those interested in health-related courses, St. Mary's offers a very specific, nice degree, which I would like to say, chronic disease management. Would you mind just saying a little bit about that course, whom it might be more suitable for?
It's a very popular course, and alongside our MSc in Public Health, which is distance learning only at the moment, the MSc Chronic Disease Management, I guess you would say, is our flagship health course that is taught on campus here in London. Like most of our master's degrees, it's 1 year. It is a very busy year, and it does include that work placement module as well. This course is open to health graduates from almost any health subject. And we designed this course for health graduates who need to improve their skills to improve their career prospects. They might want to move into leadership positions and management positions, or they may take on new responsibilities that were not actually covered in their undergraduate studies. We cover public health and also how that can work in terms of public health campaigns. We talk about project management for healthcare, which is becoming extremely important, and that ties in with the work placement module. So students will be delivering real projects in real London health settings. And we also look at skills around things like behavior change, how to support patients with chronic long-term illnesses, hence the title Chronic Disease Management.
Definitely. So especially what I would say is for doctors, for nurses, and those who have a background in public health, you're more than welcome to choose these kind of degrees, which will definitely give leverage in your academic and your professional career. That's what I would say. And also St. Mary's University in London focuses on health and health science degrees, and you can see on our back there's a skeleton hanging around. We are in a class and we are trying to give you as much as information possible. I think we have covered pretty much the majority of the things that an international student needs to understand. But again, what I would recommend is go to university website first. That's the most reliable information you're likely to get in, and particularly from Nepal. If you're applying, we as a Uni Ladder proudly represent St. Mary's University London, and we would be more than happy to assist you with your entire application process, not only just making an application, but also guiding you throughout the process. As we're based in London, we would definitely give you leverage in terms of other agencies that might be based in Nepal only, might be based in Kathmandu only, or in some other cities. Apart from that, I think it's been a very nice pleasure being here, talking to the international team, and then understanding what the university has to offer, and doing a campus tour will also help me and my team to understand and deliver entire things that St. Mary's is offering for our international students, especially from Nepal. If you really want to meet me in person and want to discuss the potential university, discuss the potential course, please feel free to get in touch. With my experience, with my skill, with my knowledge, I'll be able to assist where possible. I think that's it for now. And if there is anything in particular, Christine, which I haven't asked or you would like to mention to our Nepalese student, please feel free to do so. Simon, please.
Yeah, no, just wanted to say that we would absolutely love to welcome you to St. Mary's. We do have a reputation for being a very friendly, welcoming community. We have over 90 nationalities represented on campus, so it's a lovely, vibrant place to study. And yeah, I think you'd be very happy here.
Thank you very much. It's been great to see you today, and looking forward to showing you the campus again soon.
Sure. We'll be touring around the campus, and I believe I'll be able to share that video as well in a different segment. For now, for all the viewers who have watched and will be watching us in future, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you in Nepal. It's time to say goodbye. Namaste.